Tonight, the American Red Cross is begging for donations as we face the worst blood shortage in more than a decade.
11Alive now investigates how a nearly 40-year fight to ease restrictions on donations from gay and bisexual men could soon see a big change.
I actually had a journal entry from January 4th of 1999.
I've not spent much time talking about Peter. My, has he changed. He is so much the image of the ideal man.
He basically said, would you be interested in spending your life with me? And my immediate response was I laughed. And I said, why would we want to ruin a perfectly good friendship?
He is strong, determined, capable, beautiful, loving, and multifaceted.
It was New Year's Eve, and that was our magic moment that I turned to him and I said, you know what? I do think we need to give this a try.
The thoughts I felt about living my life with him have become a reality. I hope this works. It feels so right.
He worked with the HIV testing program for what was then known as Mercy Mobile. I went on to run an HIV advocacy organization called AIDS Survival Project. These were the roles that we played. I was the advocate, he was the medical educator. When it really stopped making sense was when I got into a committed relationship with the man who would eventually become my husband. And that's when that sense of loss, and frankly that sense of anger, started to rise from time to time.
In my own practice, I have many, many gay couples who are men whose blood I would take in a heartbeat. They are in long-term relationships. They're monogamous. I think the problem is we haven't followed the science. We would really be able to meet the needs of the population whose lives depend on having blood transfusions, if we open up a little bit more.
One morning in August, when he had been ill for several days, I'd reached out to his primary care physician. The primary care doctor had set him up to get some more medical tests the next week, and went to wake him up one morning, and he just said he couldn't feel his legs, and then he fell back and collapsed in my arms, and that's when he died in bed that morning in my arms.
What do you do when you lose the person that you love the most?
I grew up with the AIDS epidemic, so grief is nothing new to me. But the grief of losing a spouse was something that is different. It's a different type of grief. I know it would make him happy. And I think he'd probably start off by being second in line to donate blood. I would be first. While it's sad and I miss him every day, I had one of the great love stories, and I will be able to carry that forever with me.